Oh, well, good evening on this cold evening rolling in the great state of Tennessee. Oh, let me mute myself. There we go. There we go. That should be better. How you doing, Harold? Thank you for stopping in. Hi, Miss Phyllis. I'm up to no good. It's cold, girlfriend. It's coming your way, too. Oh, my goodness, Rob. Hi, Rob. Merry Christmas to everybody that's popping in. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, there's my camera. I forgot I had it off. uh, it's been a while since I've been on here. Hope everybody's planning on having as good a Christmas as you can under the circumstances that we are all under in these dire times of need. Rob, Harold, y'all been doing all right? I seen your message, Miss Phyllis. Yeah. If you want to come up on the live stream, I'll send you a link. I think Miss Stephanie from Idaho Garden Girl is going to be joining me here in a little bit. Um, she may got detained there for a little bit. So, going to get cold. I know it's going to get cold here. We're going to get down in the negative numbers, okay? I'm not very fond of the negative numbers. No, not at all. So, I'm going to tell y'all what I did. My daughter made a little video clip of me trying to. I couldn't find my plastic to put up. Hi, Miss Tony. Hi, Linda. I hope you like Tony. It's going to get down into the 30s in your area, girlfriend. They said it could reach all the way to Orlando, so it's going to get cold. And maybe even Daytona. And as far as Miami, who knows? But it's going to get cold y'all's way. Be prepared. All of y'all be prepared. And please leave your water dripping some if it's below freezing temperatures so your water does not freeze up and your pipes do not bust, because that could wreak havoc. Could wreak havoc. Thank you all for popping in. It's been a while. I was drinking me a pineapple smoothie and I almost finished it. And I went over there and grabbed another little can out of the refrigerator and thought it was pineapple smoothie, but it was tomato juice. So I kind of want the pineapple smoothie. It's going to get 10 in Georgia tonight, Harold. Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. That cold is reaching way deep down south. It reminds me of that movie Day After Tomorrow. Have any of y'all seen that movie Day After Tomorrow, where they had them big cyclone-looking systems coming in, and anything in the eye of the storm will freeze instantly and die? That's kind of scary. That's a scary thought to know that such power, such stuff can be man-made. But some has to do with the Lord too. Miss Garden Girl, I haven't heard from her yet, so she may be fixing supper, canning, doing something, taking care of her chickens because she's an hour behind, so and stuff. That's cold, Rob. Minus 17. Can you imagine somewhere where it's minus 53? I mean, come on now. That's a that's that's too dang cold. I seen JW posted a little video earlier about the power lines shaking in his area and stuff down there in Arkansas. Let me back out of this thing right here and go somewhere and let me do something. We are currently sitting at 32 with wind chills. It feels like 22. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I probably have to hold my camera up here, my cell phone up here, to show you the little video clip. But okay, I couldn't find the plastic that I would use for the windows, right? So I got several of these little emergency blankets, right? So hopefully it's going to work. It's going to do what it's intended to do. If it's intended to keep something warm, then hopefully it can keep some of the cold out. I put them up on 2 windows, and I used duct tape because I didn't want to, you know, put any holes in the walls or nothing like that. So I just felt, and I didn't have the double-sided tape, so I used duct tape and taped them up around 2 of the windows to see if they're going to help to hold out the heat. Montana, she said it was temperatures there were wind chills minus 71. Yeah, no, thank you. I know, right? So I put them up. I put 2 of them up, but Sydney just took a little video clip of me trying to put up one in this one room. I see. Oh, my radio. Kim can't find her plastic for the windows. It's stashed around here somewhere.
Or you probably got rid of it.
Oh, it's around here. Looks glary.
So what I'm
going to do is I'm going to use this little small emergency blanket, or you hold it up where they can see. And you can see right through them blankets. I'm going to duct tape this around this window, and it's only like a couple minutes. Air out, and when the sun comes out and the heat, this foil should get heated, so it should help with heating the room as well. I'm guessing.
Be careful, Mama.
I hate the cold. I hear you, Phyllis.
Experiment. We're going to try it with this extreme cold coming in and see how this all works out.
And look, after I get it taped in place, you can see right through it. I'm like, how is that supposed to work to keep a person warm? I mean, those are like the ones that they're giving everybody down at the border. I said, all it looks like is just some real thin foil wrap. Their solar blankets work wonders. Well, I figure it like this. If I put it up and the sun shines and it hits on it, it will help produce heat in the room as well. So, no, ma'am, I can't take the cold like that. Yes, and I pray that the homeless people and stuff go to the heating shelters and the warming centers and stuff that they have across the state. You know, different states in the U.S. here open for them. I know all of ours here in our area and throughout the whole state of Tennessee is open. So. Yeah, well, I've been missing everybody. I've been a little under the weather, and other people have been under the weather, and we're all getting hit with some kind of different sickness. And I was telling somebody today, I was thinking about doing a C-19 test on this water coming down out of the sky, and just, out of curiosity. Curiosity is what gets the cat, you know what I mean? Won't know until you test it and try it, see whether it's positive or not. How you doing, Suburban? Good to see you, honey. I hope you're staying warm and all ready for the holidays the best we can. Everybody's welcome to join in the conversation. I think we're fixing to be in a pickle here with that ominous crap that they're pushing to get out there. She's probably busy. It's what is today? Is today Thursday or Friday? I forget what day it is. It's Thursday. They're probably out getting last minute items and trying to take care of things prior to the cold snap hitting them down that way as well. But yeah, I figured, that would be an idea to do, is use what you got. If you got, blankets or sheets or something like that you can put up over where you feel drafts and stuff coming in, try to do that. Try to help save you as much as you can on your heating bills, because this is just ridiculous, all the stuff they're putting us through right now. Any of y'all listening to that hogwash that they was dishing out up there at at the people's house with them congressmen and all that fake scenario shit they're putting on? Well, but thank you, Phyllis. I'm glad you love these cheap little Dollar Tree glasses. You are? Oh, how far are you coming in? Oh, sister-in-law's having surgery today. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh no. Man, that's a double whammy, yeah. I'm so sorry, Suburban. I live on the opposite side of town. I don't live over in East Tennessee or southern part of Tennessee. I live in the northwest part of Tennessee, over close to the military base. Yeah, it's going to stay cold for several days, y'all. Um, I'll tell you, I um, get this pulled up here. Let's see what I can do. If I can get things to work my way. Oh, you'll be over near East Tennessee. That's 4 hours away from me. Okay. I have this, if I can remember how to do this. And it's been so long since I've tried to do any of this stuff. Um, there, go there. Trying to share something with y'all here. This is the map of Wendy.com. And these are the cameras all over the different places where you can like click on them and see what's going on in the different states and stuff, the weather and stuff, which I think is pretty cool because you can see the road conditions and some of them and stuff like that. You was listening to Ryan? Yeah, he's right too. It is. I think that's pretty cool when you can do that. And then you can get the winds, the wind speeds, and the other stuff that you want from this website as well. The new snow accumulations and stuff. Where is it? The wind gusts and the rains, all the new snow depths. Yeah, I listened to Ryan too. I listened to him, but I didn't listen to his latest video today. But I'm gonna assume Miss Stephanie got my email earlier. I guess I can stop sharing this and go check it and see who it. Anyway, she was doing good. It's just cold over there in Idaho. She says it's really nothing unusual for this time of year over there. Yeah, I had a sinus infection and upper respiratory congestion. But because I had some albuterol here at home and a nebulizer machine, and I was able to take several treatments before I went to see my doctor, that helped a lot. So, and he just wrote me out another prescription for albuterol for the nebulizer machine. So, but I'm slowly getting better and stuff. So, and I pray that the others that are sick out there, I pray that they're getting better as well. You can't see my Christmas tree too good from here. You can see part of it. Back over there. We did find a place and put it up, so now if I don't drop the computer screen or shut it off, I'll be good. Is it, Rob? I think my little brother up there in West Virginia said he had a little bit of something going on with him too. A 7-hour wait time. For what? Yes, Harold, we are supposed to get some inches of snow here. They're just not for sure how much. It's raining right now, and the temperature currently outside is I think around 40 degrees and dropping. Our estimated time for the snow arrival will be around 1 a.m. in the morning.
Will we finally have a white Christmas?
Actually, it says after 7 p.m. tonight, after starting about 7 p.m. tonight. So they must be expecting the temperature to go. Yeah, we're already down to 34 degrees. We were at 50 earlier today. Good evening, Miss Stephanie.
Hello.
How are you, sweetie?
Oh, it is cold out there.
Yes, ma'am. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we have a wind, and it just makes it feel like you're breathing in ice.
I bet.
Yeah.
If anybody knows how cold it is right now, Miss Stephanie could tell you because she's in Idaho. So,
Right, but I'll bet, is Mary here?
I haven't seen Mary. She may be at work this
Oh,
evening.
I was gonna say if she would know too. Just a minute, I want to shut this door.
Yeah, you go ahead, honey. Yes, it is nice to see Miss Stephanie.
Oh,
I think I surprised her when I called her today. I think I surprised a few of y'all when I called y'all today because I haven't been talking to nobody. I've been sick, just trying to get better. And every time I thought I was getting better, I'd get out for a few minutes and do something. Um, End up try to run another fever or something.
well, that's terrible.
You just getting over the flu and pneumonia there, Rob? Oh goodness. Mm. Well, I pray you get better, brother. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm getting better too. You know, homemade remedies are the best. And so I got me some tomato juice, ground it up with some ice and some cayenne pepper and a few other spices in it. And gonna sit here and drink it.
Well, that sounds good.
Well, I wanted to keep it cold, so I just grounded up a couple of pieces of ice in it, you know.
Right,
So,
right.
Kim, you are so sad. What do you mean I'm so sad? Why am I sad? I'm not sad. I'm happy. I'm happy I can be here with y'all, talk with y'all for a little bit. That rain's picking up out here, so if the rain's getting heavier, that's what I was going to look at was the
Hello,
local
Harold.
radar.
I see your comment in the chat. Hello, Harold.
Hey, Miss Deb, Merry Christmas and love you too, sweetie.
Hi, Deb. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Tony. I just turned it on the comment so I could see.
Oh. Yeah, they were all saying hi to you when you came in,
Oh,
Rob and all of them, yeah.
I didn't know that because I wasn't seeing the comments.
Miss Kim, get crazy, get perky.
Hmm.
Well, Harold, I'm just a little kind of irritated with what's going on up at the big house over there, you know, and about that dude coming in from overseas and wanting all of this funding. And I'm just like, man, you walk in here looking like a little old thug. You don't look like no person that runs another country. You know, you look like a little gangster is what they look like. I'm sorry, but that's just my personal
No,
opinion.
I agree. I agree. He's like wearing a t-shirt.
You know, where the heck do you get off coming in here and want to address our senators and congressmen and ask them for money? I mean, come on. We know y'all all scamming. So yeah, that just has really been bothering me all day. And I tried to listen to him speaking English and reading from his little scripted paper that he had there in front of him. Um, it just, anyway, how's the weather in your neck of the woods, Deb? You getting cold too? You should be. You're in Georgia too. Our country has been shanghaied and derailed, and it's been kidnapped from underneath us all.
Yeah.
the world and society no longer exists that we once knew. That's sad. And it pains me to sit here and say that, but it's so true. Oh, making collards and broccoli yesterday.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been missing a lot of y'all sales and stuff like that. I just ain't really been on the internet lately. I've been trying to kind of break myself a little bit from it.
Yeah.
If you don't, you'll go insane and you'll get caught up worse in the matrix than what you already are in this big web of deception.
Right.
That's what it is. Well, Deb, y'all were doing a lot of shows. Harold's doing shows, and everybody, all kind of y'all are doing shows now and auctions and different sales and stuff. That's pretty good. One hour from garden to stove. Oh, that's not bad, Suburban. From the garden to the stove, she said, Miss Stephanie.
I know. I see that. That's amazing. My garden's all covered in snow and the ground underneath is frozen. So no gardening happening in outdoors to now.
Mm. Cabbage and black eyed peas. Now, some people fix cabbage and black eyed peas for New Year's. Not everybody. I know you have, Deb. You've been all over the place, girl. A bunch of y'all have, not just you. Your some of the other girls that you do with, and they do with, and everybody's going to everybody's channel and hustling, selling, and stuff. I hope everybody is up to speed with all this new stuff that they passing with these new tax laws and this IRS crap. So y'all better make sure you got your sales stuff all ducks in a row, um, in case they come at you for some kind of BS audit or some kind of something like that. Who knows with what's going on with these people? They hired them for some reason, so you never know.
Right. I think as far as online sales, I think what they're going to do is send people a 1099. They're going to make PayPal send everybody a 1099, and then that'll show that you took in money. And
Hmm.
then if you don't, they also send that to the government. And then if IRS, if you don't report that, then
Yeah.
you could get audited.
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess, I'm not suggesting anybody do anything illegal, but I would try to stick to cash if it was me. It does that limits your how far away people you can sell to, but
Yeah.
you know
A lot of people they've gotten accustomed to doing the online stuff though, paying with cards and things like that. So, and when I go into places and they tell me, well, we only do card only, I said, well, I don't guess you want a job long then, do you? The machine will
right,
have your job before too damn long. I'll take my business somewhere else that does take cash,
right.
and I'll just go on down the street. So,
All those places that rented videos like Blockbuster went out of business, and then there was like private people who had their own little video rental thing, and that's all gone now because they
yeah,
have those
yeah,
red box things outside every grocery store.
Well, not only that, on these new smart TVs, you got all this stuff and all these
Right.
apps, to get free TV programs and Hulu, Netflix, you name it, it's there.
Amazon. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can watch movies on Amazon.
yeah, yeah, through your Amazon Prime, yeah,
Right.
and stuff. So
Other than that, I mean, I don't even watch TV, but I have watched some movies
yeah,
on Amazon. But
yeah, Phyllis, I hear you. The Hillbillies, the Beverly Hillbillies, was my movie too. Getting rate pumpkin rolls. Oh, that sounds good, Suburban. Are you going to share? I made peanut butter balls the other day, and then I had some chocolate melted left over, so I took a jar of peanuts, shelled salted peanuts, and dumped them in it, and made peanut cluster bites.
oh,
I
that
said, I
sounds
said that's
really
not.
delicious.
Yeah, it sounds good, and they are good, except I can't eat them because I got to finish getting this dental work. So
Um,
um, I gave a sorted box of candy to the guy I was helping at the restaurant for him and his family for Christmas. He was tickled, you know. And then I had a couple other people ask me if I could make them some orders of candy after the holiday. And I'm like, sure. You got Valentine's coming up. Yeah, I can make you some candy for Valentine's Day. As long as you're willing to pay for it, I don't have a problem making it. So I like doing stuff like that.
the government is so upset that people are making $5 and $10 and $50 and $300 and whatever. They're so upset that people are making money on the side, and they're so irritated that they can't collect taxes off of that. And so that's, you know, but who does that hurt? That hurts the little person. That
Hmm.
doesn't hurt the rich guy who lives on Easy Street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That hurts the little person. The little person who maybe they do some babysitting, or maybe they iron clothes, if anybody does that anymore. That I used to do that, but you
yeah,
know, uh, um, they want you to, like, when my mom was alive, we had a lady that came and cleaned her house, and the lady said that my mom had to uh, fill out this form and report her wages, so that she could qualify for Social Security or something like that.
yeah.
And my mom's like, okay, that's fine with me. It was extra paperwork for my mom, but I guess in the long run, since that when that person would retire, they would want to be able to collect, some Social Security on that money.
Yeah.
So, but they want you to. They just can't stand it if you make some money. They just can't stand it.
Okay, but did we gripe and complain? I mean, really, did we really gripe and complain that we didn't get to vote on how much they get paid in Senate, Congress, or governor or mayor? That's whatever they made up for those. That's what they made up. Oh, that's their salary, whether we like it or not.
Right.
I don't recall us getting to vote on whether or not that we ever got to vote for their pay raises and stuff like this and approve their spending habits and their lavish jet setting schemes. We didn't agree to all of that,
I know.
you know.
I
Um,
know.
and you go in and you're an average type, uh, maybe American. You might have a little bit of a wealthy family, but they're not that wealthy. But all of a sudden, in 10, 15 years, you're one of the filthiest, richest persons that there is. How was that possible? you
I
know,
don't know.
only
don't know.
only by scheming and conniving, you know, and lying, cheating, and stealing, and thieving, and doing wrong. That's how.
Well, they take money from lobbyists, you know. They take money from the politicians. They take money from lobbyists,
Yeah,
you know, and that, like, you know, they might say, "Oh, we want you to promote our um I don't know, whatever, our wheat industry in China." And you know, and if they promote it, then you know they get money for that.
yeah. It was
But
like
it's all
Suburban.
but it's all laundered. So
Yeah, it's like Suburban just said here. You know, they get their salary after 6 years for life, right? After they leave office.
yeah,
And why is that? Why
I
is
don't
that?
know.
You know, why is it that we can work a job for 30 years and we could try to retire and we can barely buy a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk and hope the gallon of milk ain't bad in 2 days after you open it one day, like just happened to me recently.
Yeah,
Um, and
yeah.
I'm
I
like,
know
what?
everybody's when you get ready to retire, when you retire, they go, "Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna travel? Are you gonna do?" You know, I'm like, probably not. You're
Yeah,
probably not
Harold,
gonna have that kind of money.
it's just like the president and them. They still get money after they leave office. They still get security and all this other stuff. Why is that? Why are they not paying for it out of their pocket? You know, you're not in office no more, so you don't deserve all that. You know, you might have been a high roller at one time up there in the big house, you know, and the nut house, because that's what it's become, a nut house. It's not a house for the people, you know. It's a house for them to ramrod and do as they snot pick and please. And I'm trying to be careful because I might say a foul word here in a minute if I don't watch it. So, you know, it just irritates me that they're doing all this stuff to us. And it don't matter what we do or say or how we go about trying to change it, it's not going to change until God's ready for it to change. I know, Phyllis. Satan is on the warpath right now. And I'll tell you, when I seen that guy come from the Ukraine, the Ukrainian president, when I watched the video of, of him approaching the house up there and them standing outside and stuff, I'm like, man, if this is not some kind of televised scripted stuff, and I wished I could find the video, I would have shared it with y'all, of Sean Penn going to the Ukraine just this past month, um, and visiting with this guy and giving him an Academy Award.
Oh, I saw that.
And
I
I'm
thought,
like, what? Why are you going over there and oh, so he's putting on a big performance and you're paying him, you're giving him your Academy Award, so you say, you know. And then he gives him this like plaque, and then they take a walk down the street, and you don't hear no gunfire. You don't see nothing going on. The streets is all clean and nice and blah, blah, blah. And going down and take a left and walk in this little gated area, and voila, there's a big plaque with Sean Penn's name on it, you know,
huh.
and stuff. And I'm like, wow. Fight back with, I'm trying not to go there. I'll use the flipping word, but or holy sheep canoodle or something like that, you know. But I'll try to not go off blasting with a bunch of profanity words. But my blood pressure has been up all day over that, and watching them, and then listening to him trying to speak and explain to the American people why we should pay for their irresponsibility.
Why don't the people in Europe pay for it?
Why should
They
they
don't.
when the American
They,
people's giving them everything?
the people in Europe don't want to pay for it. Why should we?
Yeah, it's too late, Harold. My blood pressure has been up. So it's been up off and on all day. I don't know if y'all heard the video where he was talking and stuff. Myself, I can listen to it a little bit at a time, but I can't listen to it long. It just really gets under my skin.
I just heard a tiny bit of it, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't. It irks me to the core to know that Mitch McConnell and 10 other Republicans are signing on to this omnibus bill, and which I'm not
That's
surprised
horrible.
with McConnell, considering his political ties to certain people across the globe as well, him and his wife and their families. So
Yeah, I think it's terrible. I think it's absolutely terrible.
it is. No, they don't give a flying rat's butt about the people in dire stress right now. They don't care. They don't care about these kids being trafficked across the border. They don't care about none of this, all this fentanyl and all this other stuff that they just seized, thousands of dollars worth of stuff. How you doing, Big Matt? Thank you for stopping in, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Oh, and congratulations. I think you mentioned that young lady that y'all were looking for. Y'all located her and she's back home. If so, that is wonderful news. Yeah, evil is what evil does, but you know what? Every dog's got their day. It's going to come back and bite them. Even if you think just because you're way up there in a higher class, or in the millions or the trillions of dollars, and you think you got all of these things figured out on how your life is going to go, how your family's life is going to go, I got a news flash for you. It's not going to go the way you think it's going to go.
Right.
And it's going to come back and it's going to bite you big leagues, and it's going to bite you hard because God has already smited you. He's already smited you. And it's not for me to judge nobody. That's for God to do. And on the day of reckoning, y'all better hold on and be prepared, because this old ground's going to shake, rattle, and roll. As Elvis Presley would say in one of his songs, gotta shake, rattle, and roll. What you got to add to the conversation, Miss Stephanie?
Oh, I was just thinking about this other channel that I watch. It's called Suspicious Observers, and the guy talks about how the Earth is losing its magnetic field, and the weaker and weaker the magnetic field gets, means that the North Pole and the South Pole are
shifting.
moving.
They're shifting.
Yeah, and that it's there that it when it finally flips or whatever, it's not going to be just like some smooth little thing.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, the sun is going to micronova, and you know,
All
so
these nice, wonderful things coming our way.
yeah.
But as the
And
Bible says,
everybody's so worried about human beings causing global warming or what climate change. It has nothing to do with us. Nothing. Just take a look outside at the sun. The sun controls it. The sun is what's the trigger. So
well, and the chemicals and stuff that they spray in the air as well is not good. You
right.
know.
Well, that's a small thing. I mean, that's a small thing
Yeah,
that they're
that
doing. They shouldn't be doing that, but
but that
there's
small thing helps causes big effects. So
right, and they're trying to blame all this stuff on. They're trying to blame all this stuff on us because we have gasoline
but
cars and we have light bulbs. It's
okay,
it's
but
water.
they have the same doggone blasted things,
Of
except that they
course,
got big yachts, they got big you know, limousine chauffeur cars with tons of other people following in behind them. Big ass aircraft that they're flying and jet setting around in and charging up the heck out of us, taking all of our money and paying for all their expenses and
right,
living high on the hog and the high life, and think they're the untouchables.
right. Well, somebody asked John Kerry, why is it that you're flying on these jets to go to these different meetings? And he said, because I'm important.
Yeah, important. He's important, all right.
Yeah. So I guess that means what? That we're not?
He
That's what they'd like us to think. He's so important.
yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, he's got his family stashed in the back and others as they go on a vacation trip,
Yeah.
you know. So they beat anything I ever seen. But this cold weather, y'all, it is nothing to mess with. I just, I know it's going to get cold in everybody's area. Y'all just be prepared the best that you can under the circumstances. And, don't forget to leave your water running if you're below freezing temperatures.
Right. It's very cold.
Even if your pipes are insulated and all that stuff, you still need to let it drip a little bit. Yeah, it's going to cost you a little extra on the water bill, but it's better to cost you on the water bill, I guess, than to pay for a repairman to come in and fix 4 or 5 busted lines.
I was just going to look. See, it says it's right now it says it's 18 degrees.
Ugh. That's cold.
Yep.
Well, you're not as cold tonight. You're not as cold right now as you was yesterday.
Oh, well, probably. It's just windy. Here it
Yeah,
says Thursday it's going to get down to 7.
right.
And then Friday it's going to snow. And Saturday it says rain. But
Let
of
me
course
see.
it'll be 31 and snowy, and then Saturday 39 and rain, and then it'll get down to 24, so that'll really make it great with all that rain freezing
Right.
on the roads and everything.
Yeah.
When it's bad like that, you just have to make sure that you've got everything you need and you don't have to go out.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're under winter advisory alerts and wind chill alerts. So this is what I say. We got 104 weather alerts here in just my area alone. -5 here. Well, hi, Gear. Gear showed up because Miss Stephanie was here.
Oh,
No.
hi, Gear.
How you been, Gear? I hope you and your family have a nice Christmas and you guys stay safe and warm. Well, Miss Deb, I didn't know if you were still here or if you left, honey. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it, and I love you, girl. Are you doing a show, Miss Deb? I didn't know. Working and listening. You better pay attention. You might end up buying some more stuff instead of selling. That's what she usually does. She'd be selling stuff and turning right around buying stuff. Did you figure out what you were going to do with your stuff, Miss Stephanie?
I think I'm just going to take it to the auction and have them auction it. It's just too much trouble I don't want to do the online. I just don't want to do it.
Gear, I understand it. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of nothing nice to say about them either. I could cuss them like a sailor, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna share my local radar with y'all here, and it looks like we are getting ready to start transitioned, going into the transition stage. Let's see what's going to happen here. And see, this is where we're at. I'm going to start this radar. I'm right in here. So I may already be getting a little bit of snow out there. I can't really tell. It looks like rain to me. So, well, no, the car is starting to turn a little white. So yeah, it is starting to transition into snow as they're starting to get accumulation on the back of my car window. That white really pops out on a black vehicle.
Right.
But yeah. I'm not sure what the temperature is right at this particular moment. But yeah, we're going to get some snow. I don't know how much we're going to get, but they say we'll probably get a few inches here. Go up here and go to the weather alerts and look. All the schools are closed anyway, man. It's Christmas holiday. What are you talking about? They got 2 closings and delays, unless they're daycare centers. They got Allenville, Kentucky. They're under winter storm warning and wind chill. Bedford, Benton, and I gotta go all the way down. The whole state is under wind chill and winter storm warning. Where are we at? I ain't even got past the D's yet. Where's it at? Right in here. Oh, here we are. Yeah, we have a winter storm warning from 6 o'clock tonight until after 6 o'clock tomorrow on Friday, and the wind chill. What is this going to give us? Anything? Oh, there it goes. It says the wind chill warnings will go in effect. Possible accumulation of 4 inches, and wind gust as high as 40 miles per hour.
Wow.
And the wind chill warning, dangerously cold. Wind chills expected. Wind chills as low as 25 below zero. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's the wind chill, and that's really, it's really bad here. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, that's cold.
yeah, it's cold.
Even that long fur coat my mom gave me, I don't know. Still don't know if I'd be warm in that.
Yeah,
But
it says it's here, it's 16 degrees, but it feels like 4.
yeah.
So that's the wind chill, because the wind is 13 miles per hour out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not much, but
All right.
you know, it still makes it cold.
I hear you, Gear. Well, hopefully you can get you some more peaceful sleep. Well, thank you, Miss Deb. That was awful sweet of you. I love you. She's using both for her YouTube channels, so she's giving me a thumbs up with both of them.
Oh, that's nice.
I used to do that with them when I could, from my phone and from the computer and stuff. I love you too, girl. Give me a call when you get a minute.
Oh man, ear infection is bad.
Oh, that's not good. Some kind of 3-day sickness turned into an ear infection. Oh, geez, honey. I'm sorry. I've been fighting the upper respiratory infection and sinus infection. But I guess Harold and Rob and I don't know who else still here. And well, it says there's 10 people. They're probably just chilling back, listening and watching. Because I was ranting about that person that came to the U.S. today.
Right.
And I was just looking at the background and some of the news feed and stuff like that and stuff. And I'm just like, all of this looks so odd. It doesn't look right. A lot of things just didn't look right. Something with that whole thing just didn't settle right. Oh no, you're fine. I got mine earlier too. I got my car back then and I have my salt, I have liquid deicer and all that stuff if I need it. But I'll tell you, I think that rain, because it's still raining. It is still raining. And it's a mixture. Let me ask my neighbor. Hey, is it already icing up, church?
Yeah, look, the car is in.
Oh, snap.
The ground line.
Be careful. Oh, nope. He said it's already icing up on the cars.
Oh wow.
Yep. And he was out there. I seen him go out there and beat, and I was like, oh, wait, let me check. I didn't think he was going anywhere, but no, yeah, he's going somewhere. Ooh. Ooh. Goodness, that was cold. I'm going to have to get my other stuff and get this back door prepped and ready to close up for the next day or two until it's safe to open it. All that cold air. And you can see the snow if I could turn it around. If I had the cameras, outdoor cameras hooked up to the desktop computer, I could show you that it's snowing out there. I might be able to do it from the phone. But, yep. Well, I hope JW and his wife get to feeling better. And Michelle and everybody else who's been sick and still feeling bad. Miss Tony, I hope your mouth is healing good. Miss Stephanie seems to be hanging in there, doing okay so far.
Yep, just hanging in there.
Miss Phyllis was sick and not doing well. Yep, you can see the snow on the outdoor camera blowing.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I see that.
And the wind is really picking up out there. Sorry,
Yeah.
It's so glary.
No, it's all right. I can see it. I can see it perfectly. Wow.
I can cut the videos from it and stuff and send them to myself. But yeah, it's really coming down. And that wind is really whipping up. So I just hope it doesn't take a turn for the worse and start freezing on the power lines. That's the main concern, is the power lines going down with a heavy sheet of ice or snow built up on them. So Miss Stephanie, if you could hold the fort down a minute, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know how to hold the fort down, but I'll do my best. Yeah, Gear, you're right. Gardening will be here before we know it. Have you been looking at seed catalogs and picking out seeds for your garden? I found a company online. I was reading about this tomato, and this tomato is called Sweet as Linda. And this man named this tomato that he created after his wife Linda, so that it was sweet as Linda. So I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds like I'd like to try that. Well, I clicked on it and they're out of stock. So I was like, oh, I'm going to find that tomato where I can buy those seeds. So I did a search online and I found a company that I had never heard of, and it's called Delectation of Tomatoes. Delectation of Tomatoes. And this guy, he's in Utah, and he has 3,000 different tomato varieties. I cannot believe how many different tomatoes that he has seeds for. And as I was looking through his website, he has a place that you can click on, and he lists all these tomatoes that are very productive. In other words, you get a good crop. And then he has asterisks by the ones that produce really, really big crops. And then he has another page where he lists all the tomatoes that taste fantastic. And then he has asterisks beside some of those that he said they're just unbelievably tasty and delicious. So, I mean, I start reading those I keep reading those, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just wish I could grow all these tomatoes.
Well,
Yeah, it's
you
a great.
growed a big variety of tomatoes this spring, didn't you? This summer?
I grew 15 different ones, but
Yeah.
he grows 3,000. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh.
seriously, yeah, 3,000 different varieties, and he sells the seeds for and they're about 20 to 25 seeds per package, and he sells them for $2.40, and he only charges $3 for shipping, and you can buy 100 pack. I shouldn't say 100, but I mean he he it's I think it's very reasonable. I mean, $3 for shipping is the cheapest shipping I've seen lately, other than like Baker's
Yeah.
Creek that gives free shipping. And who else did I see that was giving free shipping? I guess MI Gardner, if you bought 12 packs, you got free shipping. Um, Burpees had a deal going on that if you bought a certain number, you got free shipping. So that was a good deal. But I mean, Burpees, everything they have is so expensive. It's like $5 for a package of seeds, or, you know,
Yeah.
and this guy's $2.40. Everything $2.40.
Y'all, I got my YouTube Grinch drama shirt on.
Oh, let me check this out.
It
Oh, is
says,
that the Grinch?
yes, it's
Oh,
the one that,
oh, that's very cute.
yeah, it says, you smell like YouTube drama. Please stay away from me
Yeah,
or get away from me.
that's funny.
My daughter Linda made it for me the other year.
That's funny.
I love it. That's your daughter up in the New York. Yeah, it is. Igir, Linda. Y'all, I want to show y'all something about these little buddy heaters. Um, I was watching a YouTube channel the other day, and the dude had one of these, and this is that you hook on a bucket um, for your paint. Like you
Yeah,
put it and roll your roller on it.
right.
But you can take this and, well, I don't know if I can on this one. This is not, oh man, this is not going to work for me because it's too wide. I will have to remodify it a little bit. But if I need it to, you could hook it to the handle, and it can rest like this, and you could set a pot on here and heat it
Oh,
up.
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh well, crap. Okay, and this will heat up 250 square feet.
Oh, wow.
This little heater.
Oh,
And the little fuel tank, the little small green tank will last, I don't know, several hours as long as you don't have it cranked all the way open.
right,
You know, so,
right.
but I thought that was going to work. If I'd have known that wasn't going to work, I wouldn't have got it out and show you on that. But I thought it was going to work.
Hmm.
But I also have the lampshade to this broke.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, so I have this metal thing right here is cast iron and
Right.
stuff, and you can build a fire underneath it, right?
Yeah.
And it has the legs where you can set it up, stand it up. So what I did the other night as an experiment is I had this standing up, and I had this underneath it on low,
Yeah.
and I set a cup of water on here just to see how long it would take it to get hot. It got hot pretty quick.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Sydney's like, Mom, what are you doing? I said, I'm experimenting. I said, I tried with the candles. The candles didn't work.
Right.
you know, in the clay pot. Because they were just a little teacup candle. They weren't that big. So I said, I'm just sitting here playing around, just thinking, you know, if crap hits the fan or we lose power or something, what would our other alternatives be if I didn't have propane? You know, what could it be our other alternatives for heat source and cooking method?
Right.
You know,
Right.
so yeah, them little buddy heaters are nice. I've used it. And New York is now under a state of emergency starting tonight and heading um, tonight ahead of the storm moving in. Yeah, I knew they were going to do that, Linda. They called a state emergency in Chicago as well. And I think in Missouri, probably up around Indiana and stuff too. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they don't shut down all the interstates. But that little bit of cayenne pepper dripped in that
Yeah.
and mixed in it kind of just gives it that little bit of a spicy kick, you know.
Right.
Yeah, it's good for your sinuses. I'll take some lemon and some fresh ginger and um, some 120 proof. And what else did I put in it? Uh, some cinnamon. And there was a little syrup. Or no, not syrup, honey. Um, in it and cooked it to make cough medicine. Help with coughing and congestion. You still there, or did you go? Did I?
Who are you talking to, Kim?
You?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
No, I didn't know if you could hear me or not. You were
Yeah,
sitting there, and I was
I
like,
could hear you.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I could hear you. I just didn't, I think it's very interesting what you're doing. I think it's good to be prepared. I have one of those heaters. Actually, I have two of them.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna, if the power goes out, I
Yeah,
will use those heaters uh, either in the house or in the garage. If I, the
yeah,
if I still have gas, which I get natural gas here, and so I can just turn on the cook stove
yeah.
and that'll warm things up. But if that doesn't work for whatever reason, I
Hmm.
have one of those heaters that uses those canisters
Yeah,
of propane.
yeah,
And so I got two of them, one to put in the garage, and one to put in my shop,
yeah.
because my shop has a bathroom, and so there's no heat out there, which you mentioned we need to go get the water at
Turned
least
on.
turned on slightly. So
Yeah.
I need to do that tonight before it gets bad.
Well, you go do that. Go take care of it while you're thinking about it, so you don't forget it.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna go do that right now. Let me see how I can do this. There.
You're fine, sweetie.
I'll be right back. Oh,
Linda,
golly.
what are you doing up there in New York? I need to call and check on my sister-in-law. Okay, Suburban, thank you so much for stopping in, honey. I appreciate it. Keep me up to date and let me know how things are going, and I'll keep you and your family in prayer. There's a link if somebody else wants to come up here on the panel with me and Miss Stephanie. We're just hanging out, just talking, and um, she's always got some good ideas too. But I also bought some of them little sterno cans, and I bought a little rack. It's a folding wire rack, um, to where you could put two sterno cans in it and two of those foil pans and heat stuff up. It's a double broiler or cooker, whatever, for the sterno cans. Well, thank you, Garrett. Grab the link. Come on up if you want to. Ain't seen you in a while. But if you don't feel like it, it's okay. Nobody's under pressure. It's like there's so much happening and going on out there in the world. It's hard to keep up with everybody like we was there at one time. Then it seems like a lot of YouTubers got hit with a lot of drama going on and stuff, and YouTube channels being taken down, and uh, for whatever crazy reason they want to throw, you know. But oh, I forgot. Yeah, you said you was. Yeah. Oh no, flickering lights. And Gear, where are you at in the country? I forget where you said you stayed at. I know it's not Ohio, but Uper, he's up in the Upper Peninsula. I haven't seen him in the chat room. Missouri, East Missouri, and of Springfield. Okay, yeah, you're out over there by Trish and Dudley. I haven't seen Trish and Dudley in a long time either. But I was going to ask you for how it was up there in the Upper Peninsula where he's at. I imagine it's pretty cold. It's too cold. I know. It just kind of like dropped off. Um, Sandra Moody said that they were doing okay though, and she said Tasha was doing okay. Oh my God, y'all should hear this wind whip it up. Oh my goodness. It is really blowing out there. Mm. I'm not gonna send myself a link to my phone and go outside. I ain't doing it. But I can pull up the backdoor camera and we can listen to it because I can unmute it and you can hear that wind blowing out there. Turn the light down some on this. Y'all hear that wind? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not going out in this cold. Last I knew, they were focused on getting back out on the road and getting Dudley shop going. Yeah, I know they had bought the cameras when I went out there to visit them and stuff to put up in their shop. Yeah, it is blowing pretty good here. Let me adjust the camera a little bit and see what we can see out here in the parking lot. Yeah, it won't be long. My car will be covered in ice or snow and ice. Let's see, can I get it to turn? No, it won't turn. It's snowing. That's cold. Ah. The doors is already freezing up on the cars. I'm glad I'm stocked up on stuff. I ain't got to go nowhere. Ooh-wee. Miss Malachi. Hi, sister from across the pond. Oh, there's a link in the chat room. Come up here and say hello.
Who? What? Huh?
Sister Malachi. Please, you can come up and say hi for a minute or two. Everybody would love to see you and say hello to you. We've all missed you. I don't know what's going on with hubby, with Tommy, but let him know I am keeping him in prayer, and I pray that whatever he's going through, he gets better. Oh, Sydney's going to let the bird make its debut. Say goodnight, Leaf. Stay warm, Leaf. Because it's cold. Yes, I had the video pulled up here from the outdoor camera, and we were listening to the wind blowing out there.
He looked very confused.
Do you hear that wind? And the look on the camera at the snow is coming down pretty good. I better readjust my camera here back to where I need it, because it might freeze up on me. You see the snow? Yep, that wind and snow is still going. I'll let y'all know what we'll get later. Miss Malachi said, hi, Sydney. Sydney. Miss Malachi said, hi to you.
Hi.
Grab that link, Miss Malachi. You can come up and say hi for a minute. I know you can spare a couple minutes. Make sure it's not flying into the ceiling fan. And I ain't got no ceiling fan out there here. My neighbors are out here going, oh my gosh, it is snowing. Oh my gosh. The wind is blowing like crazy and it's snowing. Okay, honey. Oh, the kids are flipping out across the hall. They're all coming to the door to look. They ain't seen no snow in so long, they said. I hope they ain't running around out there with those shoes, without no shoes and jackets on. Gear, I'm not worried about a ceiling fan, honey. I ain't even got a ceiling fan. Nope, I sure don't. Have y'all been watching Miss Malachi's little videos that she posted? She posted one the other day um, of a, I guess it's like kind of more like a home decor center, shopping center where her and her husband went to. And in this one little room that they had displayed up, there was a light, and it was like showing butterflies flying around the room and stuff. Oh, I love that light. I don't know if she ever found out where it came from or not, but yeah, it was Miss Stephanie and her pets. She gotta get them in and make sure them chickens stay warm too. There's a lot to do.
I'm
Keep
back.
every day.
I
Don't
made
you miss?
myself a cup of tea.
There you go.
It's very cold out there, and so I turned the water on, so it's just barely dripping. But
Yeah,
I have a little electric space heater out there, um, and so I got it going.
yeah,
And so, I mean, that'll help. But wow,
yeah.
the electricity bill is going to be like crazy, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They sure will be.
Yeah.
Electricity bills, gas bills. Um, the other day, I think I was telling you. I don't know if it was you or if it was somebody else, but I think it might have been you today.
Yeah,
Uh,
you did talk about it this morning.
yeah. Well, I was going to say about the river that comes off of the
Oh,
Mississippi. The barges have been coming through, and they've been uh, getting loads of coal and stuff to a lot of these nuclear power plants and stuff that still use coal, you know. So
right.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing
Yeah.
uh, because in any direction I go, uh, some kind of plant is not far, you know. So there she is.
Oh,
Hi,
hi,
welcome.
Arya.
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. How's you?
I'm good. Trying to stay warm and get over a little,
Mhm.
upper respiratory infection and sinus infection, but good.
Oh, we're just
Been,
over a cold spell, so we are here. The temperature's dropped really bad, never even lifted during the day. So thank goodness it started lifting again.
yeah.
The rain came and took all the ice away. It was staying all day.
Oh,
Uh,
geez.
I checked the news earlier. America's in for a bit of a time with the temperature drops.
Yeah, yeah. We're getting down below zero here,
Mm-hmm.
and I was showing on my cell phone the wind and snow out here now, and it's already freezing on the cars.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the neighbor come to run out and go run an errand. And I was like, is it just snow? He says, no, it's icing on the car. And I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Better.
So if it's icing on the car, what else does that mean, y'all? It means it's icing on the power lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I had to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh well, it'd be nice bit of snow for the kids over the
the snow,
holidays.
we can deal with the snow. The ice, yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
People don't
Uh-huh.
know how to drive on the roads when it snows.
Well, they don't know how to drive when it's raining, Sydney. A little alone when it's snowing. So, oh, you come back, Suburban? Well, thank you, sweetie. But yeah, no, we're just sitting here talking and stuff. Thank you for popping in, catching me.
I'm trying to catch up with everybody because I haven't been on anything the past, well, few months. I had a friend who was terminally ill, and
Yeah,
it's hard to go through. We just lost him there a few weeks ago, so this is
Oh,
his wife's first Christmas, without him. They were married 70 years,
oh,
that's
wow.
sad.
so it was hard, but at least I got to see him, before, he went.
Yeah,
Uh, Tommy went to the funeral and that. So Tommy has a bad flu at the moment. He's coming up, he's getting better. It's not the other,
yeah,
uh, but he's that was the first we were out tonight, for an hour.
yeah,
So we're all sorted and everything ready, for the holidays. A few
yeah,
gifts in for the kids. And then we're going out on New Year's Eve. We're going down to my friend Nanny's, and he lives beside the seaside in a big house. So we're staying overnight down in his house for New Year's Eve. It's his birthday, so got that to
Oh,
look forward
that
to.
sounds like fun.
oh, nice,
I haven't been
nice,
out in a few years on New Year's Eve, and we're going down, and there's going to be food on and everything, and we're going to take a walk up the beach, and then we're going to put a bit of music on, and we're going to have a good time.
Oh,
that
good.
sounds good, that sounds good. You need to enjoy life while you can.
I know.
Life's too short. It can be gone in a blink of an eye, and
Mhm.
we just don't never know anymore. So many unexpected things just pop up, and people are just passing away like crazy, and
I know.
these little kids and young adults and um, middle aged and older. You know, I mean, we're all in the fine pickle. So,
Mhm.
but
Well, enjoy yourself while you're here, because tomorrow's promised to no one.
mm,
Live in the moment. Don't be
yeah,
worrying about tomorrow, and don't be living in the past. Live in the
yeah,
moment.
yeah. No, I'd been helping a friend of mine at their restaurant off and on for a while
Hmm.
and stuff, and I'd take a little break when I got sick this month. So
Hmm. Did you get the chest cleared?
it's still a little cluttered in there, but not too bad. It's nothing, that it's just going to take a little time to break it on down.
Hmm.
But it's gotten a lot better than what it was.
Hmm.
So
I couldn't walk. Something happened to my leg, and
Oh, my
I
goodness.
was, and I was on a walking stick and everything, and it started. The arches in the feet just totally collapsed
Oh,
one
wow.
night when I was in work, and then whatever it was moved into the hip, the right hip, and I couldn't walk. The pain in my leg,
oh my God,
and that went on for weeks. And then I went to a wee church meeting, and the people in the meeting prayed for me, and they healed. I'm healed. I'm back walking normally without a walker.
Oh, good. Good.
praise
So it was
praise the
really
Lord.
getting me down, because I thought, here's me, am I ever going to be able to walk properly again? Because I'm one of those I like camping and out walking for miles. But
Right.
Yeah,
no, the Lord healed me, so praise the Lord.
amen.
Hmm.
Suburban, when are you leaving? Whenever please be careful and let us know that you made it to where you got to go safely.
So you all staying home for the holidays then?
Yeah, I'm staying home.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not going nowhere.
Hmm.
I'm
Well, I'm
not going.
looking forward to my one wee night out. Did you see where they took me for my birthday?
No, where did they take you?
They took me to jail.
What?
I wasn't going out anywhere, and my friend texts me and he says, "You be ready for 7:30 Saturday night." He's me, "I'm not going out." And he goes, "You are going out. You be ready for 7:30."
Oh,
And the next minute, the car pulled up. We all got in. Uh, then he picked my son up, and here's me. Wow! I never thought, my son was coming because he had phoned me to say he was busy. He'd seen me the following week. And they drove me up. There's a jail here in Belfast that's been closed for years, and they've turned it into a restaurant, and you can take a tour around it.
Oh,
And they booked a meal in the jail for me.
They did. They
They
did.
did.
that's
It
Yeah.
was
great.
so funny. It was lovely food, done up really well. Like, and we had a wee, tour around the place after it, and then we took a wee walk around Belfast at night, and then we ended up in the Stormont Hotel for a Guinness.
Sounds like a great evening.
Yeah, she did. She did. I commented on all of her videos and stuff that she posted after that and stuff. I told her, be careful, don't get handcuffed with them old handcuffs. They look like they would hurt
Oh, wow.
because they have like a little display case and it shows some
Oh,
artifacts and stuff from back in the day.
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Mhm.
yeah.
It was a good night. Good, very different. I would have never thought of anything like that.
And that scarf that you got, oh man, that looked really gorgeous and really thick
Yeah.
and warm. And
Uh-huh.
the pullover jacket, or I think it was a hoodie or something that you got,
Yeah.
um, that looked really nice and thick too.
He got me that for camping because when we were camping last year, he already had one then, and his kids.
Uh-huh.
We
Yeah.
were complaining before he came down that we were freezing, so
Yeah.
he came down and borrowed the kids' ones and says, "Here, put them on." So he
Uh-oh.
bought me one for my birthday, so we'll be using that for camping.
Oh, y'all, we got another visitor. How you doing, Harold?
Hey,
Hi,
good. I
Harold.
just wanted to come up and say one thing. It's good to
What's
see you,
that?
Malachi. And if whatever differences we've had in the past, I apologize for.
No problem, Harold. Nice to see you.
Well,
Sometimes we just let tempers get ahead of us, and I apologize.
No problem. Thank you for apologizing, Harold. Thank you. Thank you.
I
oh.
know Miss Kim was holding her breath when she seen me pop up.
I
No,
love the
I'm
baby.
good. I'm good. You know, people just got to learn to, don't talk about the Bible and say that you're willing to forgive somebody when you still want to hold a grudge. You know, you got to learn to live and let live and let go. And if you ever want inner peace with yourself, the only way you're going to do it is to find a way to rectify the situation, make your apologies, and move
Move
on.
on.
You know, and if you don't get along with that person, and then stay away from their channels. Because some people perceive people in one way and others perceive them in another way, and a lot of people just want to stay mutual and get along, and sometimes some people make it hard,
Well, I tell you, I have.
but like I said, everybody's got to learn, you know in today's world and society, we got enough chaos going on out here in reality. Do we have to continue to have it going on in our little groups of people that we share conversations and stuff with on our YouTube channels, whether it be in live or private, um, which I haven't done no private video chats or any chats or anything for a while, you know.
Well, I tell
Um,
you, Miss Kim, I want to apologize to you also if I've done something to offend you. I apologize. I truly do.
you
I,
ain't done nothing to offend me,
I have.
you know.
I have found true joy. It don't
Well,
mean
that's what
everything's
it's all
always
about.
smooth, but I found joy in myself,
Yeah.
and I do not wish nobody any ill will. And I just
I was just
appreciate
fixing to
all
say
that.
I don't hold ill will against nobody. I wish everybody to have peace and harmony, and I pray the ones that have the veils still layered over that they're on their eyes, that they can unveil them layers and see what's happening right in front of them in reality, because your life is changing right before your eyes, and you blink and you miss it. You
Well,
know,
we're not promised tomorrow, and I don't want to go up there and meet my maker, and he'd say,
yeah,
you know, you never did forgive that person. You
yeah,
or
yeah,
why do I see this hate in your heart? It might be a little speck, but
yeah,
he's going to see it. He's going to know it.
yeah,
And I don't want that to happen to me.
yeah,
When I get up there, I want them to say, good job.
yeah. Well, you have to find your inner self, and you've got to be mentally, physically, and spiritually in tune with the Lord in order to receive a word from the Lord and to understand what the word is that you're receiving and how you're supposed to translate that and to the actions that he wants you to do, not what you want to do.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it's just
And it's hard. It's hard.
I mean, God will talk to you even if you're not right with him. God,
He
I got an
can.
email one day that just changed my life about a month or so ago.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a whole lot. It was from somebody I didn't really know. I'd
Yeah.
seen them in chats, and they sent me an email, and I broke down in tears nearly.
Yeah.
It didn't have but maybe 4 or 5 words.
Sometimes that's all it takes, Harold.
But from that one little email, we talked, and I tell you what, hey, I don't regret the past, because that past has actually made me what I am right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I embraced the good and tried to learn from the bad.
Well, that's all we can do.
But I didn't come up here to disturb. I know you was holding your breath.
No, actually, I was kind of stunned there for a second. I was like, wait, what? Oh, Harold.
But I don't want to stay up here and hinder y'all. I'll get back down and get in chat. But I just wanted to
Well, I
apologize
appreciate it,
to
Harold.
both of you. And
Well,
you're all welcome in my channel anytime you want.
like I said, I haven't really been on the internet. I popped on earlier. I seen you were getting ready to do a live. I left you a message. I had to go run an errand.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I
But-
left you a message in the chat room before you
in
even
the chat room. I did see
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
But y'all are all welcome. Hey, I think there's good things happening there. I may be a little biased about it, but I think there's good things happening.
Yeah.
I think greater things are to come. Not
just-
because of me, but from everything else.
Yeah. We just got to prepare for the worst and pray for the best.
Well, I expect
know?
the best. Not the best there is, but just the best we each can be.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
And
ooh,
that's
that
all.
wind is, that wind is cutting it out there.
We've got a fog over here. I don't know whether you can see it or not.
But just remember,
Yeah.
if God takes you tomorrow, you may not have that chance to clear that air.
Yeah.
And
You're right.
just have that true peace.
Well, as far as I know, my conscience is pretty clear.
But I appreciate all of you. But I'm going to jump down and let y'all get back to talking about what y'all talk about, and I'll be listening in chat.
We're talking about anything and everything and nothing.
But I wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you, Harold.
And
Same to you, Harold.
hope the weather allows y'all to enjoy it to the fullest.
Well, it looks like the road out here at my place is starting to get white outside.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Well, you'll have a
It's-
white Christmas.
it's a coming down.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
wow.
beautiful.
Oh,
That's nice as long as you can stay in or just walk out in it. But when you got to get out and go somewhere, it makes it rough.
yeah, I ain't got to get out and go nowhere. I got everything I need right here.
Well, just sit back and enjoy and hope your power don't go out.
Well, if it does, I'm ready for that too.
But
Looks lovely.
You
Miss
know,
Idaho, I think this is the first time I've actually talked to you on the panel. It's good to see you.
Yeah, I think this is the first time.
But I'm going to jump down Malachi. Have a Merry Christmas. God bless each and every one of you.
God bless you too, Harold, and I pray you and your family have a safe holidays as well.
Well, we're planning on it. Y'all
Yeah.
have a good one.
You too,
All right,
Harold.
brother.
All right,
Peace
bye.
be with
Have
you.
a nice Christmas and Happy New Year.
Same to you.
God bless.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that wind is really. No, now what you got, the munchies? She's got the munchies. She's always got the munchies. I'm down to 169 pounds and I've lost almost 7 Milky Ways. Oh my gosh. You sneaky devil. And Snickers.
Snickers bar.
Oh,
What else have we got?
that's not even cool. That's not even cool. I can't eat those. I got to have dental work. Oh no, what has she got now?
Galaxy.
The
I don't know
Galaxy.
what
Oh
that
my
is.
gosh. Oh my gosh. I guess you got saltwater taffy over there too, huh?
My favorite.
Bounty.
Oh, nice.
The bounty always goes first.
Nice. Mm.
Well, my diet went out the window.
Your what,
No.
dude?
My diet.
Oh,
Well, I couldn't. I'm sitting in the house with a sore leg. I couldn't walk.
yeah.
So the only thing to do was munch.
Yeah, I went from 180 something pounds down to 169, almost 168 pounds since
That's
September. And I've lost almost 7 inches around my waist.
I lost about a stone.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful, Kim.
It was from helping out up there at the restaurant. You know,
Wow.
walking and doing dishes and cooking and taking orders and cleaning tables, you know, doing the whole restaurant deal thing, you know.
Right. Yeah. You're just busy all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You still doing the workouts, Idaho?
No, I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I need to, but I haven't.
I think everybody tailed off a wee bit.
Yeah.
What's that?
Lost interest. A lot of people lost interest,
Well,
you know. And it wasn't being, you know, everybody, we couldn't all stay consistent, and, you know, everybody started doing other things, and some started sales channels and stuff like that, you know. So Miss Deb's doing good on her YouTube channel, selling stuff and going to all the other channels and hooking up with them and doing stuff, and Harold has started doing selling stuff, and I think he has ICU and JW and Deb over there on his channels, and other people, you know, come over there and sell stuff, and so everybody's just doing all kind of just different stuff. And me,
I was working all summer, so I haven't been on anybody's channel. I popped on to Dawn's tonight just to say hello.
Yeah.
And the first in months, you know, because I haven't had time, and then I wasn't well, and then I was running about doing this and doing that, and then my friend got ill, and it's, you know, just I'm glad of a rest. I'm glad of a rest coming into the winter months, you know.
Gary, I hear you. I'll be glad when I can eat again really good.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to the dentist? Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I did, but I ain't got $45,000 to pay them to pull the rest of my couple of teeth out, and
Seriously?
they want to slap dentures right in. I'm like, no, I just want the teeth pulled and give my mouth time to heal, and then I'll worry about the dentures. Okay. Evening, Stan Sloan. How are you, sweetie? I hope you're going to have a good Christmas. It's colder than a well digger's butt right here at Miss Kim's right now. And colder than what I'm used to. And I've been hooking up to my outdoor camera and showing us video on my phone.
Are you gonna pull the teeth, Malachi?
Oh, for you.
Are you coming when are you coming to the U.S. to visit? When are you coming across the pond? Look at her. And the hammer.
And a hammer.
I guess you got a chisel to go along with that.
I might have.
Yeah. You might have to chisel some of it out.
I've got a drill bit.
I'm cold too, Stan. See, look, this is going on outside my apartment right now. If you can see it, the glare.
You're so lucky. All we've got's a cold fog. I love the snow. I really do.
How are you doing?
I'm like a big 5-year-old, you know, when the snow comes, and I just throw the coat on, the gloves on, and I'm out in it, and I'm throwing snowballs, snow angels, and, you know, just having a ball, pinging windows, snowballs, everything.
JW, my doors are freezing up on my car already out there, and the wind's blowing like crazy. Here, listen. It's my outdoor camera. That wind was really whipping up a while ago.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta get my shield up over my back door to keep the cold draft out.
You want to felt how cold it was last week here. Everybody was complaining. Nobody could. There was a whole lot of people couldn't put their heating on because they've jacked all the prices up here.
Yeah.
And God love them. I was in one house there last week, and it was ice cold, and everything in the house was damp.
Oh,
and they couldn't get their washing dried. They had a wee dog, and the dog was freezing, and they were shivering. And here's me. This is just ridiculous.
Oh no,
absolutely ridiculous. People are going to die this winter because of these greedy companies.
It is. JW, I'll tell you what I did to 2 of my bedroom windows. You know these little energy blankets right here, them little bitty thin foil ones. I put one on each of the bedroom windows and duct taped it. Look, Malachi,
what is that? Cheesecake?
Stephanie,
a little pie?
A mince pie.
Oh my goodness.
Look, show that little pie again.
Oh my goodness.
She's
cutest little thing.
Isn't that adorable?
With a holly thing on it. Holly. That's very cute.
She's so spoiled. And you wonder why we said and we have late night chats and stuff. Look, and showing everything inside of there. Oh my gosh. She's gonna make me go get a Hostie's ding dong out of the other room.
That is good.
Or she's gonna either make me do that, or I'm gonna end up going and wrenching out my juice cup and scooping some ice cream in it and breaking some Heath bars and making me a Heath milkshake.
Oh my goodness, I love Heath Bar.
I do too, but until I get done with my dental work,
12 mince pies.
that's awesome. That's awesome. She's always eating late.
I
We were
like
out tonight and done, you know, the shopping for the week. It's Tommy. I blame him. He buys them.
Yeah, sure, sure. Why not blame it on somebody else if you can? Put
The
it
big
all on
pie in
Tom.
the fridge.
I'm gonna tell him you said that. I'm gonna tell him you said that. There's my blue wreath that I have on my front door that I
oh,
made.
that's pretty.
If you
That's
can
pretty.
see it,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very pretty.
it's glaring off of the screen of the computer. There you go.
Yeah, that's very pretty.
And then that's our tree.
Oh, that's lovely.
A 7 foot tall tree.
Wow.
And then here's another wreath that when me and Miss Mary did that video of crafting, that's what that wreath ended up looking
Oh,
like
that's
after I got
nice.
done with it.
That's nice. Real
So,
nice.
and Miss Mary's paper mache stuff, or not paper mache, but her what was the paper she
Oh,
was
another
the
pie.
rice paper.
Cherry pie. Now she's
Oh,
going to show us a cherry pie.
Malachi, stop it. Oh, golly. Okay, I got you.
Not my bad. I'm the worst person to be around if you're trying to lose weight.
I got you, sister. I just bought some stuff, but I made my own.
Wow.
I made my own. Would anybody care for peanut butter ball?
Oh,
Wow, that looks really delicious.
You have the white chocolate drizzled with dark.
Miss Kim, hold it up to the screen so it can get a sniff.
And that's just the regular peanut butter ball. And then, well, Sydney's done ate all the nope, there is a chocolate one left in here that has white chocolate drizzled on it. And then these are little peanut clusters with peanuts.
Oh, they look good.
And that's about all that's in this other container is the peanut clusters. Oh, well, I lied. Okay, there's a little white teddy.
Oh, that's cute.
But
Oh, he
then
couldn't eat him.
you have all these, the peanut butter clusters.
They look good.
I made. I have to make 200 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to make it through the holidays without eating any candy.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
I hit the wrong button up there. I went too high.
Well, if I don't buy any at the store, that's the first step.
Yeah, JW, that white chocolate's good.
What's that? Quality Street. What's that?
Huge big bag.
Of what?
Quality Street.
Sweets, junk food.
Oh.
And then he came in with a big thing of short.
Oh, shortbread. Oh my goodness, I love shortbread.
Oh wow. Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like when I buy that, I usually make it, but when I buy it, I get the is it called Walker's?
Yeah.
Shortbread?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it comes in a tin that has like a plaid design on it.
Well, dear, I went in there to look for a Swiss roll, and the box was there, but it was empty again.
The elves at them.
I said, that's the second box in the last 2 weeks that I bought, and I didn't
Skinny
get
whip.
one out of it.
Skinny whip.
Yeah,
High in fiber.
that's
80 calories.
yeah.
What is, if it's skinny whip, high in fiber, what is that? X-lax? X-lax?
Oh, speaking of that, did y'all watch my video I posted earlier?
No.
I posted a video earlier of
Oh,
me.
you told me about it. You told me
Yeah,
about
the money
it. Yeah.
and stuff as a Christmas gift. I put my little brother $25 in a woman's laxative box, and then I wrapped it. I taped it and I wrapped it, and then I put it inside of a daytime, nighttime NyQuil box and wrapped it again. So when he comes here for Christmas to get his gift, I'm gonna have to video record his reaction when he's gonna be like, women's laxatives, really, sis?
Okay.
Oh, what's that?
You were
They're
supposed
not-
to turn all of them in.
Is that Canadian money?
That's UK money. That's sterling,
Oh,
but it's a napkin.
It's a what? A napkin.
Yeah.
oh, huh.
Well, because everybody was supposed to turn in their notes and stuff. Now you're supposed to get them with King Charles and the other two people that they were putting on the other two bills. The other
Aren't these
two
here?
guys.
Well, the real money, it's still okay, so it is at the minute. But no, they're napkins, so they are paper napkins.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
really?
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow.
Kind of silly of me. I didn't even think about that being UK money. I
Yeah.
guess because I'm close to Canada, I've seen Canadian money. It has the Queen on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada's still under UK,
Wow.
is it? Or isn't?
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Connected some way. Yeah. The sister-in-law, she lived over in Canada for over 35 years. She worked over there and she came home the year before the lockdown, which was lucky because she would have been stuck there for 2 years, you know. She
Oh,
says Canada is okay for young people, but it's not a place for people, you know, to retire in. So a whole lot of her friends, you know, had retired and come home. And she came home then, so she did. But she's a Canadian citizenship. She signed up for the citizenship and that, you know.
so why isn't it a good place to retire?
She just said it's not a place for older people.
Oh,
Definitely not. It's more a young person's, you know, place.
Huh.
She was on Ontario, and she said, no, you would definitely not retire and stay there, like, you know.
huh.
So she has a Canadian pension and all, so she has, because she took the Canadian citizenship on, but she goes back and forward, you know, to visit friends.
Yeah. I just wonder what it is about about it that is for younger people as opposed to older people. You know, I don't understand what that means.
I don't know. I don't know. She just said it wasn't a place for older people, you know, to retire in.
Oh, huh.
Then just, you know, made her sorted everything out and then come home.
Right. Maybe they don't, maybe the government takes all your money.
No, she's getting a Canadian pension and stuff.
Right. Huh.
Because she took the citizenship on, you
Right.
know. She's
Yeah.
actually got the citizenship thing.
Yeah.
But no, she wanted to come back here. All her friends that was working over there as well for years, they all come home here.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Hmm. Hmm.
I see over around Springfield, Missouri, it's -1 degrees right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and in Columbus, Missouri, it's -4 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
And where's Miss Idaho at? Way back off over here. She up over in here, in this area. Got a little snow going on there.
Right.
And what is the temperatures up in here? Oh, that's showing the snow. How did I just have the temperatures? It didn't
Here, I
change.
seen something strange on that there.
Huh?
Did you see that wee strange thing?
What this? It's the camera.
No, the wee red thing.
The wee red thing.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Santa.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay, Malachi. Okay. Do you want to go to NORAD and track Santa? He's not ready to be tracked yet. Let's see what's going on. They're getting some rain and stuff up in here. I'm looking at these cameras on Wendy.com. That's what I'm looking at, Wendy.com. So, oh, that's some snow.
where's
We're
that?
getting some snow. It's oh, wait a minute. Let me zoom in here. Indiana, up in Indiana,
Oh, wow.
it's 7 degrees there.
Hmm.
You click that little camera, see if it. Okay, they got 2.5 inches of snow so far, and it's 7 degrees. There's the camera working again. They got plenty of cameras in some of these areas. Look at that. See, and you could even look and see what the snowfall is.
It's really good the way they can do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then coming down here into Tennessee, I'm
Here,
not sure
can you
which county.
see? Can you see my house?
Yes,
Skip
you're over. Yeah. Let me zoom it out here and
Jump
stuff,
over
and
the
then we gotta
pond.
go. Yeah, we gotta go over here across the pond. And Sister Malachi is right up here in the UK, and they have there we go. And she's up here in the northern UK.
Just
So there
down to your left a wee bit.
you got
That's
a little
Scotland
bit of
where the blue clouds are. That's Scotland where you are, where the blue clouds are.
Oh, that looks pretty. Looks
It's
cold.
you don't want to go to Scotland in the winter, believe me. It's cold. I'm over a wee bit. You're over in the mainland. Come over to
We
your
over
left. Yes, just there, about there.
Oh, Ireland. I don't know why. Okay, it's all
No,
the UK though. It's
if you go in closer, you'll see the border. We're separate from Ireland.
yeah.
See that? Can you see the
Yeah.
border?
Right. Yeah, here.
So this is all UK up at the
Yeah.
top, and this is all Ireland down below. We're a separate country. I'm over here. See the wee bit that hangs out there? Just on the corner of that. Yeah, just about there. See this?
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here
Mm-hmm.
is where she's at. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Oh, it's pulling the picture up closer, y'all.
Wow.
It's gonna okay. Well, if you look down here, it'll show you all the different pictures from over in Belfast. How about that?
Mm-hmm. There isn't many people about tonight, believe me. It's cold.
This is fascinating.
Yeah, no.
No,
And it's like 2 a.m. there, isn't it, Malachi?
it's 2:15.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 5 hours ahead of us. But yeah, it is pretty cool because you can click on these cameras and if you double click on them, it'll pull them up to where this is trying to do something else here. But you actually click on the camera itself, and um, if you can get it to cooperate with you, and then it'll pull them up like this, and then you can just go down through here and see the different ones from the different streets that they have them set up at.
Mhm.
That's
And then hit that
interesting.
little playback button. Yeah.
It's very foggy here tonight, cold fog.
And you can do it anywhere on this map. You can go to any one of these countries that have these cameras and do this stuff. There's down in France and everywhere
Here,
else.
can you go to Iceland and see the Northern Lights?
To Iceland.
That's away above us
That's
and above Scotland.
yeah, right here. It's right here.
My friend, he went over there a few years ago and he seen the Northern Lights.
Let's see, I don't know that we're gonna see anything on these cameras. They look dark. It's just pitch dark. Is it?
Oh,
There's a little bit of something there.
yeah. The
Let's see.
Aurora Borealis looks green.
Let's see what this has. Oh,
Wow. That's lovely, isn't it?
yeah. That's pretty wild. Looks like a military tank sitting out there, a military truck or something right there. It's got something with a high antenna wire on it.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Just catching that on a video. Just from, glancing around on the internet and seeing what's going on. I don't know where that is. But it is pretty interesting to be able to do it.
Yeah, very interesting.
No, I was going to say that's just total darkness. Didn't stay light long, did it?
No.
No.
Well, but yeah, that's Iceland. And then if you go down over to like some of these areas down here, and you start zooming in on them, a lot of these areas here, like Libya and Egypt and some of these other countries, you don't see the camera systems.
I don't think that they would allow it for security reasons.
Well, you have to ask yourself, why is the United States and other countries allowing them? When they have military bases, why would you allow stuff like that? You're compromising yourself.
I know.
But Italy has some cameras up over there, and France and Romania and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And this Arctic air has been, and here there's cameras up here in Germany. I mean, let's see what this one is. If I can get it to pop up. There it comes.
Do you know what I noticed when they do these live feeds? That they're showing you a certain city or night or whatever. If anything happens, they start they cut it and they just show you old ones. as if,
Yeah,
the old live feeds to cover up for whatever's going. I noticed that.
yeah.
NASA do it too, the NASA live feed.
I still have to ask myself why Sean Penn went to um, over there and give that president that Emmy award, and then all of a sudden he comes here. You know,
I don't like that president. There's something about him I can't put my finger
I
on. I
know.
don't trust him. He's not all holier than thou that he's the way he's being made out. And now he's up Magoo's backside. I don't think so. Here's me, not just, verifies my feeling that I've had about him for over a year.
Yeah. Well, we've all been shanghaied and bamboozled and derailed. We've all been taken for a heck of a ride. That's a ski lodge right there over in Germany. I got to go to
I've
Germany when I was
relatives,
a kid.
I've relatives in Germany that I've never met.
Well, I got relatives too. I got relatives in Ireland, for Pete's sake, I still have never met.
hmm
I'll probably
I've
never
got
get to meet them. But I've been
well,
watching this Arctic Caper.
over here, when you turn 60, you get a bus pass. And that means you can travel anywhere in Northern Ireland on the bus or train free.
Well,
And he's been out in the bus round and about. And I think it is when you turn 65, you get another bus pass so that you
uh-huh.
can travel anywhere in Northern Ireland and Ireland on train or bus free.
Oh,
So there you go. He's
well,
over the
there.
moon.
That's nice.
hmm
Let's see what the wind gusts are here. We can get it to change. Oh, looks like the wind gust in our area is 22 to 25. Yeah, we got wind gust up to, wait a minute. Oh, down in Mississippi, their wind is whipping up to 41 miles an hour. And it's
Wow.
getting cold. They're already dropping down into 23 degrees.
Nebraska, it was -5 earlier and with a wind chill of -41.
Oh, goodness.
Because I
And
have a
just right
friend that lives there and she was telling me earlier.
just right across the state line in Alabama, in Florence, Alabama, right now, the winds are blowing. It's 26 degrees, and their winds are blowing at 41 miles an hour.
Wow.
Huntsville, Alabama will be getting hit next, and then Gaston, Birmingham, and seeping on over into the Georgia area. Chattanooga, Tennessee is at 48 degrees with the wind chills or the wind at 25 miles an hour.
Well, we're all still here, just a bit of
And
rain starting and we've got a mist, but you can hear a pin drop. It's that quiet over here.
yeah, parts of Georgia is in the 40s right now. The temperatures in Florida and Tuscaloosa, Florida are dropping down to 57 right now. And they got 31-mile-an-hour winds off the coast and stuff. So that's pretty windy and gusty.
Yeah.
And all the way down here into Lake Charles, Lake Charles in Louisiana right now is at 34 degrees, and the wind gusts there are at 42 miles an hour off the coast, and just on the edge, that's 35. Once you come ashore, it's 35 miles an hour. That's crazy at this time of year. I mean, well, it's not that it's that crazy, but it's crazy for it to go that deep far in the south. And they said that this cold could reach all the way down into like some of these islands down here, like where was it? Where was it? I said earlier, Puerto Rico or something. Was it Puerto Rico?
Bahamas. You
The
said Bahamas.
Yeah. Well, they got some wind down there. Some down close to where am I at? Down by Venezuela and Cuba, or no, Colombia. But it's in the water. The water is 30 miles an hour winds. But it's like 80 something degrees there in that area. But in the 70s, and then Colombia, it's 52. But the surrounding areas around it, they're in the like 70s and stuff. That's crazy. How can you be isolated like that? And off in the what is it? The Atlantic coast is between here and Ireland, or is that the Gulf Coast? No, the Gulf Coast is down in the thing.
Yeah, the Atlantic Ocean is between. Yeah.
It's on the East Coast. So we
Yeah.
got winds at 50 something miles an hour out there. What do we got us? I mean,
Well, do you know what the good news is? Australia is in the middle of their summer.
It's in the Pacific.
it's crazy. These
We're all
wind
going to
patterns.
get to Australia.
Wow.
Get a suntan.
Well, we had several people pop in here this evening and say hello and stuff, which was nice.
I'm just catching up and everything at the minute, you know, that I'm off work for a week or two and just going around now and visiting the wee channels that I haven't, you know, had a chance to in a couple of months now.
Well, I have to ask you, what did you find out about the butterfly light display?
I put the video up, watch the video. You'll find out. No, I put another video up about the butterfly. Okay. Watch the video and you'll find out what it was.
Oh, okay. Because I thought that was pretty cool. I like that myself.
I loved it. I'm busy looking around everywhere, you know, where is that light?
Because Sister Malachi was showing all kinds of snacks and stuff over there, so I went and got this and showed it to him.
But it's gonna get hot and melt.
No, it ain't gonna get hot and melt. I'm gonna have one of them plain
You're
peanuts.
right. You can just set them outside.
Yeah, I could set them outside. They would be a flash freeze probably then. I can have
The poor cars.
Are they getting covered now?
No.
No. Oh, geez, it's almost like a whiteout out there. God. Okay. Let me pull the back screen back up and see what we can see out there now.
Definitely not the cars being covered.
Definitely not the cars being covered. Okay. You know she's joking, right? Oh, look, and that's all in a few minutes. It's then changed.
Oh, wow.
Let me get it pulled up here.
Wow.
It's changing rapidly. The sidewalk's almost covered.
Yep.
Is there lucky?
Ain't nothing when I gotta get out there and clean that mess off.
I wish we had snow over here.
Mm. Gary, you'll probably be getting some next time.
Hmm.
We may get a few inches of this stuff here.
Hey, Gear, I've got a question for you. Where did you get the seeds for your red marigolds? I thought those were so pretty.
He had red marigolds? I missed
He
that.
did. He had red marigolds. They were so pretty.
Somehow I missed that.
So I want to know what the variety is and where you got them.
Well, the wind's still blowing out there. I just unmuted it to see if I could hear it. Let's see if I can change the front door. I can change the front door and look and see what is good. Let me go over here.
Good question.
He's like, man, I get seeds everywhere. You sent it my way? Oh, well, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. A lot of these kids has been boo-hooing about they don't never get no snow. Oh, yeah, you can't see that well like that. It's starting to blow up.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Okay.
put it back at my front door.
I sure thought those red marigolds were pretty.
I bet they was. I'll have to go back in and look and see his video. Miss Phyllis, y'all just drifted away. It looks like everybody's drifting away. We're down to 3 people. It must be us. In
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, I'm going to pop down, so I am, because it's 2:30 and I'm getting tired. I don't want to wake him up. He's upstairs, you know.
Yeah,
So-
well, you tell him I'm praying for him, honey, that he gets better. And
So
send me an email so we can set up a chat
no problem.
when
It was good
you've
to
got a
see you,
script.
Malachi.
I know it's good to see you as well. So I'm just wishing
Thank you.
everybody who's chatting on the panel as well a Merry Christmas and have a wonderful, blessed New Year.
Well, Merry
And-
Christmas to
Oh,
you,
thank
too,
you.
sister. And you
Hopefully
have a
we'll get
blessed
wee
and
chat.
safe New Year.
Hopefully we'll get a wee chat, you know, over the holidays.
Yeah,
So
I love you.
Love you and leave you. Right. Night night.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Oh, I forgot to change the screen to put us back in positions. I had myself up on Front Street.
You know what, Gear? I grew some of those strawberry blonde marigolds, and they're kind of pretty. But I'm looking for those red ones.
Yeah, she put up some little short videos from where they went miniature golfing and went to that restaurant and stuff in the miniature golf course. It had like a pirate ship and water
Oh,
and stuff. It was pretty neat.
that's cool.
Yeah. Do you not have her link to her channel?
I don't.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Huh? It's been a while. I'll drop it in chat in case any of y'all want to. If I can get it to. No, I don't want to install. I want to copy her YouTube link and put it in chat. That's what I want to do. God, it's been so long since I did that. But yeah, she puts up some pretty cute little video clips from different stuff that she does over there, and walks and parks and stuff that they go to. Phew. Well, Miss Stephanie, I guess
Yeah,
we see what it's going to do here.
yeah,
It's going to keep on snowing.
yeah. It's really gonna stay cold here.
Yeah, it's going to get cold here. Miss Phyllis may have had to go and take care of her husband. Um, yes, he's home from the hospital, so she has to take care of him and stuff after he had that stroke.
Yeah,
But he's doing good. He's able to use his walker and get around some and stuff. So praise the
that's
Lord
good.
for that.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
I pray Miss Mary's safe out there, um, getting ready to walk home in that cold air up there in Maine, or whatever weather they're getting up there in Maine. I think they were getting rain.
Right.
Go back over here to Wendy and see what's happening. Um, but I think she was getting some rain up in there, and then it's going to drop off cold for her. And I worry about her walking home in that mess and praying she don't get sick. They're getting rain up in Utica, I think, up in New York and Washington. Uh, doesn't look like Virginia's getting any. I mean, the northern parts of Virginia may be getting snow or gotten some snow, but along the beach area, thank goodness they didn't get no snow. It's just getting colder
Huh.
at this point. And
Oop.
let me see, where's she at? New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. It's up here somewhere. There it is. No, actually, she's just getting some cold right now. They already got some snow from the other day. It's still on the ground up there. So yeah, it's gonna be cold.
It shows here that it's dry. It's very very cold, but it's dry.
Mm-hmm.
And it says that we're supposed to have dry conditions for the next 6 hours. So,
Oh boy, a whole 6 hours.
yeah, yeah.
Doesn't that make you feel just really
Well,
nice?
I mean, and then the front, I guess the front is going to move in.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, what was that? I said, excuse me, what was that? Oh, what time is it? Well, we've been on here for a while, ain't we? Couple hours.
I think I've been on for a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's what it says on YouTube. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
on
it said
yeah.
I think I got on about 20 minutes. Maybe it's either 12 or 20 minutes after 5. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, I figured, you had to take care of the chickens and all
Right.
that
And
stuff.
yeah, the sun was just going down. So I needed to get it all done before it was dark. I didn't want to have to go back out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wouldn't do any good to go back out there now anyway because it's dark and they don't do anything in the dark.
No, no, no. They're gonna stay in and try to keep themselves dry and
Right.
warm. You know, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah, I when I would take my dog out, we would go over there and look at the chickens and they were all huddled up on the ground.
Yeah.
probably, I'm sure just trying to stay out of the wind. Oh, the wind is just horrible.
Mm.
I actually think I should. It's really, really cold. I really should have a piece of plastic sheeting, and I should staple it to. There's a kind of a big window that's like 12 feet long and 1 foot tall and 12 feet long. And there's a
Yeah.
window there, and it has chicken wire over it, but that makes it really breezy in there. And so actually, I was just thinking tonight that I probably should get some plastic and staple it up there.
Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't hurt, you
Right,
know.
just to block the wind.
Yeah. Yep. It looks like, where am I looking at? Down in another county. It looks down in Dover, another county away from me. An hour and 3 minutes ago, they were already getting covered with snow.
Oh, wow.
And we're already down to 16 degrees here in Clarksville at this
Wow.
particular moment.
Huh.
This system is moving in quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, I'll be keeping an eye on it here in my area and stuff, and hoping and praying stuff doesn't accumulate on power lines.
Right.
But
Well, and it also, it can accumulate on trees,
yeah,
and it make the branches so heavy that they break them.
right.
And so that's that's kind of scary too.
Yeah, and with the winds blowing, the way that they are, and in some areas it's right now we're at 14 miles an hour in certain parts of our area.
Well, it's almost better if the wind is blowing a little bit,
Yeah,
because then not so much of it accumulates on the trees.
right.
So,
Yeah, it seems like right now everywhere in the surrounding area it's about 14 to anywhere between 14 miles an hour winds to 20 miles an hour winds.
oh, wow.
So I'm just over in Paris, Tennessee. It's 14 miles an hour winds. And down in Memphis, well, what they got in Memphis? Looks like 16 miles an hour winds at Memphis,
Huh.
right there coming across between Memphis and Arkansas.
Hmm.
And back in Arkansas, they got 12 mile an hour winds around Little Rock area.
Wow.
So, but everybody, I pray everybody stays in their house. Do what you got to do to survive, and stay warm. And I will try and do another live stream.
Bye, Harold.
Um,
Bye,
Harold,
dear.
y'all have a blessed night, and thank y'all for joining us. And Harold, you have a peaceful night, and y'all stay safe and stay warm, everybody. And remember, Miss Kim loves you, and God loves you, and stand strong in the faith and in the armor and the shield of God. And don't let all this stuff get you down. You just got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and continue to keep moving on.
Right.
We can't give in to them and tell them, okay, oh master, I bow down to you. No. And if you want to keep somebody in a job, tell them to accept cash because you don't always do card.
Right.
You know, that's what I tell them. If you still want a job, you still need to make money to pay bills, right? Yeah, well then y'all need cash. You
Right.
know? So I don't know. But I love you all and thank each and every one of you for popping in and saying hello and spending time with us. And Sister Malachi, enjoyed you popping up here and saying hi to everybody. A lot of people's been missing you, myself included. And I've been missing everybody else. So I'm going to try to do another live stream and stuff. So what is today? 22nd?
Yep.
So we got another couple of days, you know, and then we got Christmas Eve, and then which I'll be busy Christmas Eve. So I don't know that I can do one Christmas Eve, but but anyway, y'all have a blessed night, and I love you, and I pray peace be with everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh well.